So we are here. So we are here at St Agnes Head, and we are going to take a walk. No, sake. So we're here. So we're here at Chapel Porth Beach, and we're going to take a walk around St Agnes Head. That's Chapel Porth car park. Chapel Porth Beach. Nice. Alright, let's head up to the head. Up the coastal path. Chapel Porth. Going to take a little walk across the coastal path. Not very many people around. A bit of a drop down there. Don't want to fall off that bit. We should take a bit of a walk on the wild side. Let's go down here. See what's down here. So another little path. With a massive drop. Yeah, I don't quite fancy that. I might walk up this way and shit myself then. Back on this bit. Go up to the top there and have a look. Right, so here we are, coming up to the top of this cliff here. I don't really know what it's called, but I'm going to take a little climb up here, see what's over the top. Ooh. Now that is what I call a view. Mine stacks up there, heading up there in a minute. There's Chapel Porth Beach there where we've just come from. Yeah, very nice. Let's head back down. Head up to the mine stacks now, take a look. Nice huge drop down there. This is an absolute beast of a walk. Look at that. Chapel Porth. Chapel Porth Beach is a bit behind me. There is a route around, like I said, there's like a 6 mile loop. I think I'm just going to walk for 20 minutes, half an hour across the cliff. So I've got a couple of pictures of that beast. You climb through there, there's a little gap through there. Not going to go through there though. The engine house beside the coast path near Chapel Port is known as the Towan-Roath Pumping Engine House and was built in 1872. It was used to pump water from the 600-foot deep Towan-Roath shaft adjacent to the engine house. The shaft was used to access a vein of tin just below sea level. The pumping engine house was restored by the National Trust in 1973. Oh, it's lovely up here. It's very cold. Very exposed as well. Cliff down there. This is pretty sketchy. This is pretty sketchy because if you fall down there, you're going to go over the cliff. One wrong move. Probably shouldn't be holding the camera and not watching where I'm going properly. Yeah, so my intended path, I've walked off it. It should be up there somewhere. So I'll just walk for another 10 minutes and then head up. If I can see a little cut up through, I will cut up through. Big pit there. That probably used to be a mine shaft or something of sorts. A little man-made. Wonder what that was ever for. Strange. This obviously would have been something, but who knows? Don't trip. That's what I gotta say. Alright, let's head on up this way. Hopefully this will link to another path at the top and I'll make my way back to Chapel Port. See you at the top. Oh, I've just realised I've overstayed my welcome at the car park. It's been about an hour now, so I had an hour on my ticket. From here it looks about another half an hour back, so hopefully I don't have a ticket. Yeah, it's lovely up here though. The sun's coming up. A couple of people out now. We're away from the dangers of the cliff face. Got a lovely view from here right over to what I believe is Godrevy. That looks like Godrevy Lighthouse, but I'm not sure. Definitely looks like a mine shaft. I don't know if I can get a shot right down it. Don't know if you can see down there, like I can't even see. Earliest records indicate a mine at the site since 1692. The present mine opened in 1802 and was closed in 1889 when the price of tin fell. It came into full production in 1815. Flooding and bringing ore to the surface were the main problems of the mine until steam-driven equipment was available
as the mine's operations extended for some distance under the sea. The mine was sold in 1844 and thereafter allowed to flood. A new owner reopened the mine in 1872, but work was sporadic until its closure in 1889. For some years, the yield was £20 of tin per tonne of ore. In 1906, new ownership hoped to work the mine for both tin and copper. At the height of its production, 140 people were employed at the site, but the mine was closed permanently in 1914. In its history, Wheelcoats Mine only had 3 recorded fatalities. One was in June 1986, where a 30-year-old man and a 24-year-old man were killed instantly when a skip chain broke, causing the equipment to fall on them both. And in 1843, the month of June, a man was installing ladders in the mine shaft and fell 216 feet to his death.
Yeah, so heading back down into Chapel Porth now. You can see the big dip that goes down to the car park. Hopefully I haven't got a ticket. Yeah, a bit more of an interesting, I mean, as you can see the whole of the coast, it's so mental. So many different ways to go. You see all the different coastal paths, little crisscrosses, and that is pretty high. I need to be on my A game here so I don't fall off the cliff. No one wants to die. Not today. Run, run, run! Ah, there you go, away from that bit. Feel better now. Chapel Porth. It doesn't always look the nicest in the winter. I mean, I imagine in the summer there's probably a bit more sand maybe washed up, or maybe not. And crazy lady there going for a sea dip mid-January.